report the chaos. We reveal the agenda.
Welcome to ATM. Today, we are decoding the Sandstorm Strategy of the United Arab Emirates. In one human lifetime, the UAE transformed from starving tribes to a global superpower commanding world trade, a story far beyond just oil. Oil was merely the beginning. The true narrative is a 50-year secret strategy to engineer an undying nation. This strategy is built on controlling global ports, innovating with cloud seeding to force rain, and navigating a dangerous shadow war between intelligence agencies. The UAE's economic diversification includes world-class infrastructure like Jebel Ali Port, with companies like DP World and AD Ports Group expanding their global reach. They invest heavily in cloud seeding technology through the National Center of Meteorology, showcasing their commitment to innovative environmental solutions for water scarcity. Sheikh Tahnoun bin Zayed Al Nahyan, as National Security Advisor, oversees sovereign wealth funds and AI companies, driving the UAE's ambition to become a global AI hub. The UAE is a major investor in Africa, focusing on ports, renewable energy, and mining, linking these investments with diplomatic engagement and humanitarian aid. We're exposing how this small desert nation is buying forests in Africa, building cities for Mars, and turning itself into the geopolitical hard drive of the world. Hit that subscribe button right now. You need to see the future before it happens. To understand the UAE's obsession with the future, you have to understand the terror of its past. Before the skyscrapers, there was the year of the drop. For centuries, the people here survived on one thing: pearls. Julfar, now Ras Al Khaimah, was a global hub. But in the 1930s, Japan invented the cultured pearl. Overnight, the UAE's economy vanished. People starved. They boiled locusts to survive. That trauma, the fear of relying on a single commodity, is burned into the DNA of the ruling families. Arab oil can never be dearer than Arab blood. When the British withdrew in 1971, experts gave the UAE a few years before it collapsed. Neighbors wanted their land. They had no army, no institutions, just a newly discovered oil reserve and a ticking clock. They knew the oil wouldn't last forever. Sheikh Rashid of Dubai took a gamble that sounded insane. He borrowed billions to dredge the Dubai Creek and build Jebel Ali Port, the largest man-made harbor in the world, in the middle of nowhere. We told him, "Your Highness, there are no ships." He said, "Build it, and they will come." He wasn't building a port. He was building a toll booth for the Middle East. Luck favors the prepared. When wars engulfed the region in the 80s, Jebel Ali was the only safe harbor. The gamble paid off, but the UAE leadership realized that owning a port in Dubai wasn't enough. To be safe, they had to own the ports everywhere. This is how a small country projects power without firing a shot. Enter DP World. Officially, it's a logistics company. Unofficially, it is the UAE's geopolitical navy. They manage over 80 marine terminals in 40 countries. If you buy sneakers in London, bananas in Europe, or electronics in India, the UAE likely touched your product. They don't just move boxes. They control the choke points of the global economy. Look at Africa. While China builds debt traps, the UAE builds ecosystems. In Somaliland, they didn't just upgrade a port. They are building the roads to connect landlocked Ethiopia to the sea. They are becoming the gatekeepers of African trade. Back home, they are stitching the 7 Emirates together with Etihad Rail, a 1,200-kilometer network connecting the Saudi border to Fujairah on the Indian Ocean. This isn't just for passengers. It's a bypass. If the Strait of Hormuz is blocked by Iran, the UAE can move goods by rail to Fujairah and bypass the choke point entirely. It's a strategic insurance policy worth billions. By controlling the flow of goods abroad and securing the flow at home, the UAE made itself indispensable. The world cannot afford to let the UAE fail. That is their security guarantee. But physical goods were yesterday's war. The new war is invisible. But physical goods were yesterday's war. The new war is invisible, fought with data and capital. The UAE understands that data is the new oil. They are building the digital infrastructure to control the flow of information, just as they control the flow of goods. Their sovereign wealth funds, some of the largest in the world, are not just investing for profit. They're strategically buying stakes in key technology sectors, from AI to biotech. This gives them a seat at the table in shaping the future of the global economy. Platforms like Dubai Trade are digitizing the entire supply chain. From customs clearance to cargo tracking, everything is becoming seamless and integrated. This efficiency is a huge draw for businesses, but it also gives the UAE unprecedented visibility and control over global trade flows. By mastering both the physical and digital realms of trade, the UAE is positioning itself as the indispensable hub of the 21st century global economy. They are not just building a country, they are building a new kind of empire, one based on influence and control, not just territory. The world is taking notice. While Dubai built tourism, Abu Dhabi began building the brain. In the shadows, a company emerged, G42, chaired by Sheikh Tahnoun bin Zayed, the National Security Advisor. G42 is not a normal tech. It is the state's engine for the future. AI, genomics, surveillance. But it landed the UAE in the middle of a Cold War. G42 was working with Chinese tech giants like Huawei. Washington panicked. They feared Chinese intelligence was using UAE infrastructure to spy on American interests. The CIA director flew to Riyadh and Abu Dhabi. The ultimatum was clear. It's us or them. The UAE pivoted. In a masterstroke, they cut a deal with Microsoft. G42 agreed to strip out Chinese hardware in exchange for access to the Holy Grail, the advanced NVIDIA H100 chips that power the AI revolution. Now, the UAE possesses the Condor Galaxy, one of the world's most powerful AI supercomputers. They are training Arabic language models. They are decoding the human genome. But there is a darker side to this tech supremacy. Investigative reports revealed Project Raven, a secret operation where former U.S. intelligence operatives were allegedly hired to help the UAE monitor dissidents and rivals. They realized that in the 21st century, information is more valuable than oil. Whether it's through G42's AI or cyber capabilities, the UAE aims to have information dominance in the region. They want to know everything. The UAE's strategic moves in AI, balancing global partnerships and navigating geopolitical tensions, position it as a formidable player in the future of technology and intelligence. Condor Galaxy is not just a machine, it's a statement. Built with 9 of the world's most powerful supercomputers, it can process massive datasets in seconds. This allows the UAE to train its own AI models, reducing its reliance on foreign technology and giving it a significant intelligence advantage. The controversy surrounding Project Raven has not slowed down the UAE's ambitions. Leaked documents revealed a sophisticated surveillance apparatus targeting activists, journalists, and even other governments. This has raised serious questions about the ethical implications of the UAE's AI-powered surveillance state. The UAE's goal is not just regional dominance, it's global leadership. By investing heavily in AI, the UAE is positioning itself as a key player in the new global order. It is a bold gamble, but one that could pay off handsomely. The US and China are watching the UAE's rise with a mixture of admiration and concern. The UAE's ability to play both sides against each other has given it a unique position in the new Cold War. But how long can this balancing act last? The Silicon Desert is no longer a mirage. It is a reality. The UAE's journey from an oil-rich nation to an AI powerhouse is a testament to its ambition and strategic vision. But as the spy games intensify, the question remains, will the UAE be a force for stability or a source of conflict in the 21st century? Intelligence and trade are useless if you can't survive the climate. The UAE has no rivers and imports 90% of its food, prompting them to actively hack nature itself. This is the Rain Enhancement Program, a groundbreaking initiative where they are not just seeding clouds with salt, but also testing advanced drones that zap clouds with electricity to force rainfall. The UAE's National Center of Meteorology runs this program with a $15 million annual budget, conducting over 1,000 flights since 2002 and claiming a 10 to 30% increase in precipitation. When the skies opened up in April 2024, dumping a year's worth of rain in just 24 hours, the world questioned if they had gone too far. This event caused $1.5 billion in damages, flooding Dubai International Airport and stranding thousands. While officials denied seeding that specific storm, the message was clear. The UAE is actively trying to control the weather, pushing the boundaries of environmental intervention. Beyond weather, they are also buying the air you breathe. A UAE firm, Blue Carbon, has signed deals to manage millions of hectares of forests in Africa, territory larger than the UK. Critics call it green colonialism, arguing that the UAE gains carbon credits to offset their oil emissions and influence over massive chunks of African land, a resource grab disguised as environmentalism. And for food security, they built Bustanica, the world's largest vertical farm. This industrial fortress grows greens with 95% less water, decoupling survival from traditional environmental constraints. Bustanica spans 330,000 square feet across 17 stories, using hydroponics and AI-controlled robots to produce 1 million kilograms of leafy greens yearly, serving 20,000 meals daily on Emirates flights. Ultimately, all of this, the ports, the AI, the weather hacking, is a rehearsal. The Mars 2117 project isn't just PR. It's about building a simulation city in the desert to learn how to survive on a dying planet. Phase 1 of the Mars 2017 project, completed in 2020, successfully sent the Hope orbiter to Mars, making the UAE the first Arab nation to reach the planet, showcasing their ambitious space exploration goals. They know the oil will end. They know the planet is heating up. The UAE's transformation is not a miracle. It is a survival bunker built of gold and silicon. They are betting that when the sandstorm comes for the rest of the world, they will be the only ones left standing, prepared for a post-oil economy by 2050. The UAE is playing a 100-year game. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to ATM and turn on notifications. Tomorrow, we expose another global power play. You don't want to miss it.